Hi, everyone. My name is Mellara Gold, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm about to offer you a meditation and yoga practice that's perfect for the morning. So get yourself your yoga mat. Also, if you have a pillow or a bolster or a couple of blocks, anything you have, maybe thick books from home, get what you can, and let's start. We're going to go back onto our yoga mat. We're going to sit up nice and tall. Go ahead and close your eyes and go ahead and turn your palms up for a moment so that you just kind of feel the energy of becoming more receptive to your day, to your morning, but that you settle back into yourself, into your sit bones, into your body. And then very gently, let's take a deep breath in through our nose and let it out through the mouth. Yeah, relax your shoulders. Take another deep breath in through your nose and let it out through your mouth. This will be a grounding practice for us today. Let's very gently bring our hands into prayer position. So basically, you're bringing your left and your right body together at the heart. You're feeling the energy at your heart, at your hands. Go ahead and rub your hands together. Create some heat, some warmth. And place your hands on a body part that is asking for your attention. Could be your shoulders, could be your heart, could be your lower back. Go ahead and do that now. You're sending loving energy to these areas of the body. Might be two different areas that needs your attention right now. And then very gently bringing your hands at your lap. Again, palms can be faced open, receptive to the day, but not getting ahead of ourselves. Just being right here, right now. With any of the sounds that you're hearing in your home when you watch this, wherever you are, allowing all the noises in the room to be your practice, accepting any voices that you may be hearing in the background as just part of your practice. So we're not going to fight the moment. It is what it is. And we're going to go ahead and open up the eyes, but keep your gaze soft. So just you and your mat. And I'd love you to feel an intention that's coming to you. Like, why have you practiced today? Why have you decided that you'd like to practice today? Go ahead and feel that in your heart and voice it to yourself 3 times. When we have an intention in our heart, we don't just go through the motions. It's for something greater. We're going to go ahead and inhale and reach the arms up high. Go ahead and press down into your sit bones, one at a time, one hand, then the other. And then very gently bring one of your hands down to the ground and bring your other hand up towards the sky, the ceiling, wherever you're at. For me, I like to turn the palm open. So just kind of stretching open through this side and becoming more present to whatever's there. So for me, I'm feeling a lot of opening, a lot of tension too in my side waist. So I'm taking my breath to this area of my body, soothing it with my presence, soothing it with my breath, soothing it with my attention. And then gently inhale, go ahead and come up, go ahead and release the other hand down and lift up through the palm of your hand, not just going over, but lifting up and over. And if your neck doesn't like looking up, look down or look more of a neutral way, straight ahead. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Very gently now, go ahead and come up. Reach your arms all the way up high. And then exhale, hands out to your side. Let's take the exhale now out through the mouth. So you're going to inhale through nose, reach it up high. Poke your tongue out, let it out through your mouth. Just a few lion's breaths. That's it. Deep breath in. Let it out. Cleansing breaths. Saying hello to the new day. Inhale as you reach up high. Exhale as you bring your hands down. Good. And then inhale again, reach your arms up high and twist to one side and drop one hand behind your knee and then the other hand near your tailbone. So all the way back. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. Draw in through the belly button. Exhale, feel the twist. Breathe. And then keeping in the twist, just gently turn your head side to side. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. Inhale and bring your arms all the way up high. And exhale, twist and turn to the other side. One hand to the outside of your knee, the other hand near your tailbone. Sitting up nice and tall. Deep breath in. And on your exhale, feeling a bit more of a twist as you draw in through the belly button. Relax your shoulders and gently turn your head the other way. Gently moving the neck side to side. It's kind of like you're a massage therapist and you're just beginning to go into different parts of the body that may be asking to be more open. So you're exploring, you're discovering what's happening in your body in this moment. And then bringing yourself back to center. Let's go ahead and grab onto the outer edges of the knees. Bring the knees together and let's come onto all fours, hands and knees. Go ahead and move away your bolster or anything that you're sitting on and just move it off to the side. And we're going to bring our hands directly underneath our shoulders and our knees directly underneath our hips. Good. And then go ahead and inhale, arch your spine. So really drop your belly down. Keep your arms nice and straight. And then exhale, round it up. Your chin comes in, tailbone tucks. This is on the exhale. Inhale to arch the spine, really dropping the belly down, really pulling the heart through. And exhale, rounding the spine. So you're connecting your breath with your movement. If your mind is moving quickly, really connect it to one deep breath in through the arch and one deep breath out through the round. One more time, inhale and exhale. Good. And let's bring our big toes to touch. Open out your knees quite wide, even more than hips distance apart, maybe even mat's distance apart. And start to bring your forehead down to the ground. Your elbows are bent. Your shoulders are allowed to come towards your ears right now. We don't normally teach it that way, but I want you to relax your shoulders. Let them be as they are. And take some deep breaths in through your nose and out through your nose. We're slowly beginning to cultivate Ujjayi pranayama, your breath with sound. For those of you who don't know this breath, basically you're blocking off a little space in the back of the larynx. And when the breath passes through that thin space, it creates a sound. And when we hear that sound, it's something that we can focus on, and it helps us to stay more meditative and in our body. We feel more embodied. So it becomes a whole big moving meditation when we breathe that way. It also keeps the heat in the body. So If you're feeling hot, maybe you wouldn't breathe like that all the time. Maybe you're going to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth when you need to, and take as many breaks as you need to. So this child's pose is something that you're able to come into whenever you need it. Listening to your body, and then coming up again, all fours, hands and knees. Let's go ahead and grab onto our blocks. And if you don't have blocks, maybe you're using really big, thick books or something. And if you don't have blocks or books, you can have your hands on the ground. Go ahead and bend your knee. Go ahead and take your left knee back quite a bit. If you need some padding under that knee, put a blanket down, or go ahead and bring a towel into your practice. And now bend the right knee a lot. The right knee is pretty much above your ankle. Right knee above your ankle. Go ahead and come up, coming up through with your arms. Inhale. Exhale out to the side. Good. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale. So the breath is going to help us stay a little bit more balanced here. Inhale as you reach up. Exhale it out to the side. Good. And now grab into your blocks and just take the right foot a bit more out in front and curl the toes back. So really curl those toes back. Lift up out of your heart. This is a long spine for this one. Your right hip is back. Your left hip is more forward. Close your eyes and move into your body. Move into your hamstring right now. Letting go of places that are feeling tight, that are not feeling heard. You're moving into those places right now with your awareness, with your breath. If you don't have a tight lower back, you may round your spine, dropping your head down. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Remember that yoga is about creating these shapes, helping us to feel a little bit more at ease in our body. It's not about doing them perfectly or having them look a certain way. Go ahead and bend the right knee. Go ahead and bring the blocks back out in front of you. Take this right leg back through the center. Go ahead and curl your toes under. Go ahead and come into half dog. So it looks like this. Forehead is coming down towards the ground. Belly button is drawing in and up. Your head may touch the ground. Mine isn't there yet. It's a bit early. So meaning that when you practice in the morning, it's a great time to practice because you get more grounded, but you may not be as open in your body as you would be at nighttime. So to not push through your body this early, to allow the body to awaken in its own time is best. Go ahead and inhale and come up. Go ahead and come all the way down onto your belly now. All the way down, forehead down to the ground. Go ahead and bend your knees. Windshield wiper the legs. So side to side, pointing and flexing, breathing and feeling. And release your legs down and clamp yourself up onto your forearms into Sphinx pose. Go ahead and turn your palms open. You're doing really good. Legs are going back behind you and elbows are underneath your shoulders. And just be with the energy of your heart. Relax your lower back, relax your bum. Take some deep breaths here into your heart. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Allow the body to know that it's okay to slow down. That waking up is not necessarily about going fast, it's about moving in a mindful way, in a yin kind of a way. Deep breath in. It's kind of like nature doesn't have a schedule, but she seems to have it all together, like she seems to get it all done. So we're kind of moving into that energy. Go ahead and bring your chin all the way in. Go ahead and bring your forehead down to the ground, curling your toes under. Press up, come back, curl your toes under. So check it out. All 10 toes are curling under. Not the most comfortable place, but we'll just be here for a little bit. Sitting back on your heels, awakening the feet. This helps us to get into our downward facing dog. Turning your palms open if you'd like to. Breathe through what's happening in the feet. Breathe through. If it's massive amounts of pain, obviously you're coming out of it because you're listening to your body. If it's really uncomfortable, but it's not painful, right? Getting to know that difference. I want you to stay with it. Breathe. When we practice doing things like this on our mat, really challenging things, sometimes we can take that energy out and into our life. We're just kind of practicing to be with an uncomfortable position here. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Good. And then releasing. Go ahead and bring the hands down. Go ahead and kick it out. Oh my goodness. That's not my favorite. Sometimes we have to do the poses that are not our favorites so we can be more friendly with them, become friends with them. All right. So let's come up onto our knees. Let's go for our yoga blocks again, those of you who have them. And we're going to step the left foot forward. Left knee is right above your ankle. You're going to sink down into your hips. Good. Lift up out of your heart. You're staying down pretty low. The blocks are there just for like a level. It's like you kind of know where you need to be. Go ahead and open up through the heart. Inhale, reach the arms up high and just say yes to a new day. You're here, you're present, you're doing something really good for yourself. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Good. And then releasing your hands down. Go ahead and straighten up your left leg. So sometimes I take my left foot a little bit out in front and then pull the toes back. Go ahead and inhale and lengthen your spine. Feel that your left hip is going more back. Your right hip is going more forward. And the toes are coming back towards your face. And just notice if you're judging yourself. Notice if you're judging your flexibility. Try to just see that judgment as clouds in the mind screen, right? It's just coming in, it's coming out, right? We don't have to grab onto what's happening. We can see that it's happening, but not moving into that energy. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Just going to do the best we can today, the body that we have today. And we're going to bend the left knee and we're going to step the back foot up to meet the front foot. So take your time. Those of you who have bolsters, you might want to use that instead of your blocks. So that could be out in front of you as well. I'm going to use a bit of both. So I'm going to curl the back toes under, lift the right knee, and step it forward. So I like to bring my feet about mat's distance apart for the first forward bend, especially in the morning. Bend your knees, inhale and lengthen, gaze up, fingertips are on the blocks or the bolster, or maybe like 3 pillows, if that's what you have, or blankets. And then exhale and fold all the way in. Please bend your knees. I know most of you could probably straighten your legs, but if you're doing it in the morning, I'd love you to bend your knees. Give some, like it's more forgiveness for the lower back. Yeah. And then keep the knees bend quite a bit now, and bring your hands to your hips. Go ahead and look up. Go ahead and draw in through the belly. Lead with your heart. So really press down into your feet. Lead with your heart as you come all the way up. Nice. And go ahead and reach your arms up high. Inhale. And exhale to your heart. Good. And just standing, finding Tadasana right now, finding your balance. So your toes are pointed a bit more in than your heels are. We'll do a little body scan, bending your knees and then straightening them. Feeling the crown of your head reach up like an extension of your spine. Finding your true posture here, like taking up space energetically and physically. You are meant to be here. You are meant to take up space. Let's go ahead and feel the inner edges of the feet planting down. And you're not gripping your toes. So relax your toes, not too far forward and not too far back on your heels. Feel the lift through the kneecaps, lift through the inner thighs. Go ahead and feel the belly button drawing in and back. Go ahead and have a slight tug of your tail. It's just so little, but it's there. Heart is lifted. Chin is level with the ground. Jaw is relaxed. And go ahead and relax your face. Go ahead and turn up the corners of your mouth. Nice. Inhale, reach your arms all the way up high. Exhale, hands to heart. Good. And now open out your feet about mat's distance apart. Your toes are out, your heels are in. And go ahead and inhale, reach your arms up high, bend the knees. And then exhale, hands to your heart, coming all the way down, hands to the floor, the ground. Inhale, lengthen up on your fingertips, and exhale and fold. Good. Bend those knees a lot as you reach up through with your heart, press down and reach up high. And exhale, hands to your heart. Good. Just one more. Bend your knees a lot. Reach your arms up high. Inhale. Exhale. Hands through heart. Come all the way down. Exhale. Inhale and lengthen. Gaze up. Exhale and fold. Good. Inhale. Arms out to the side. Press down and reach up high. Exhale. Hands to your heart. Good. And then go ahead and bring your feet a little bit closer together. And if you have a little bit more time for this practice, I'd love you to lay down and come into Shavasana before you start your day. If you don't have any time, still lay down just for 30 seconds, giving yourself that time to center and to feel and to let go of anything residual that didn't get out in your practice today. This was a short practice, but I hope that if you do like it, that you will subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time. Namaste.